It's time that the people know Black Lightning is back.
Thought you were done being a hero.
Brother needs all the exercise he can get.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Not So Super Fan. So today we're going to do a review for Black Lightning, starring the CW. So, Black Lightning starring Chris Williams as Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning. Basically follow his story. At this point in his life, he already dropped the mantle of Black Lightning. Basically, he's trying to focus on being a principal, helping his family, and helping his community, but by not using his power. So, it's been 9 years since he's been Black Lightning. His wife asked him to stop being Black Lightning because it was interfering with, like, basically his well-being, the family. So, he stopped. But certain things are going on in the community as far as this game called the 100, who's causing problems, drugs, crime is rising, and they need somebody to help. But Black Lightning, Jefferson Pierce, he's not that person anymore. You got his two daughters, Jennifer and Anissa. Jennifer is the young one. When it starts off, you see her, she's kind of like the young one, hothead, want to do things her way. And Anissa, who you find out, like, also in the beginning, who's the activist, you know. She want to help the community, protest and stuff like that, which gets her heart is in the right place, but also gets her in trouble. So both girls kind of coincide in a way. But Jennifer, the youngest one, her action kind of leads her later on to go to a club which the 100 hangs out at. It's called Club 100, and she goes there anyway because she wants to be grown up. And she ends up getting involved with this guy in the 100 who gets her in trouble with the leader of the 100, Lala. Not technically the leader of the 100, but kind of, I would say, general. And from there, Pierce basically, after 9 years, uses his power, you know. And one thing I wanted from this story, you know, is to stick to the nitty-gritty of the story as far as Black Lightning, because if you guys ever read any Black Lightning comic book, it's very, you know, on point when it comes to as far as story that goes on in neighborhood where it's this crime and gang and violence and stuff like that. So it stuck to that. And there's like this one scene where he's driving home with his two daughters and he gets pulled over by these officers, and they pull their gun out and like get out the car, you know, put his head in the hood and brings him to the back of the police officer's vehicle. And there's like this Asian lady saying to her, like, is that him? And she's like, no, you know, he didn't even match the description of somebody they were looking for, but they just forced him out of the vehicle anyway. It's stuff that happens nowadays too. Later on, that same guy that Jennifer, his youngest daughter, was involved with, that was in the 100, try to get back at her, in which the way she responded with her older sister, it leads to him kidnapping them, which puts Jefferson at this point again where he brings back the mentor of Black Lightning. And at that point, that made me excited to see Black Lightning, you know, gave me chills and everything. It reminded me of this movie I watched when I was young, a black superhero also, Meteor Man. That first scene after he tried all his costume, and when he finally got that one costume, he came out, and I was excited, you know, Meteor Man, you know, somebody that looked like me. But that first scene when he comes back as Black Lightning really made me excited. Every time he used his power to do good, I was excited because I know what the good was for. As far as story, it's still, you know, the CW-ish story style, but it's not that teen drama thing I was hoping I didn't get. So I didn't get that. I really got the nitty-gritty story out of it. Action-wise, it's not that crazy, but still excited. He still get me excited just to see him in action using his power. And one problem I would say I would have with this show is the reason, you know. I don't understand that his wife wants him to stop being Black Lightning, but which one thing I really hate when I see in the superhero movie at that point when, you know, the stuff is going bad, but you're struggling to be a hero because this person tells you not to, which one thing I had a problem with in the Daredevil series on Netflix. You know, it's like stuff we're going back in the community, but you struggling to decide whether or not to use your power to help or not. With this, the reason he came back, which is understandable, his kids, but still, alas. As far as villain, Lala the general, who's the general of the 100, you get a little bit, you know, he's a pretty menacing guy. But the main villain, Tobias, well, you don't see him much on the show. You see him, but you don't get much from him, which I'm fine with that for now, you know, because just from the way he looks, he looks very menacing. But I guess from now we're gonna deal with Lala till we get to him find out that Tobias Tobias. Well, so for this show, I would say I would give it a B plus. You know, just a little problem there and then, but still a good show, still watchable, still enjoyable. Can't wait to see what happened next week. You know, I'm excited to see this. You know, as far as Black Lightning, you guys know, you know, first black superhero to get their own comic book cover, so it is very exciting. So I would suggest you guys check it out. It is a good show. Can't wait to see what happened next week once again, because it looks like Black Lightning comes back and everybody like knows Black Lightning is back. So I want to see what happened next week. Plus, you see at the end of this episode, his daughter, Anissa, her power is starting to show. So you know, both of his daughter becomes heroes themselves. You know, you have Thunder and Lightning. So we'll see what happens. But very excited for this show. I want to see how far it goes before they even try to do any type of crossover and all that. I want to see how this show can do on its own. Well, guys, if you have any thoughts about this, if you enjoyed the first episode, leave a comment down below. If you did not enjoy it, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be seeing you soon with more reviews and reaction.